Hello and welcome by this Search Virtual Desktop Tech Target How-To instructional video. In this instructional video, I will show you how to install the OneDrive per machine client, and I will give a demo on how a user will experience the OneDrive per machine. My name is Chris Twiest and I'm going to take you through these steps. So first off, I want to show you this web page. You can just search for it on Google, or you can follow the link in the article. You can search for OneDrive per machine and you'll find all the documentation about the OneDrive per machine. So we want to install this OneDrive per machine on this server. The server you see here is a Windows 2019 RDS server. And as you can see in this start menu, there is no OneDrive client available. I'm currently signed in as a domain admin, so I got installation rights on this machine. So first thing we need to do is download the OneDrive setup. You find this by just googling OneDrive setup and it will take you to this page. It's important that don't click on Start OneDrive, but click here to download. Save the OneDrive file, so don't run it, and open the folder. We can now close the web browser. Here I got the OneDrive setup.exe. What we now have to do is open a command prompt. So we click on the search icon and type in cmd. Right mouse click on command prompt and choose run as administrator. Now we need to browse to the OneDrive setup. An easy way to do this is hold your shift key, right mouse click on the OneDrive setup and then choose copy as path. Then go to the command prompt and to paste it, press the right mouse. Now we have the path to the setup and all we need to do now is add all users. If I now press enter, the installation will start. I would just want to give you a quick background on what's going to happen. So usually when OneDrive is installed, it is installed in the app data of the user that is signing in. So each user will have a OneDrive installation in their profile. This means that every new user that's signing into a terminal server needs to start the installation, and the installation files will become part of their profile. That's not ideal in a situation where you want to have multiple users on a machine. So in RDS or WVD or Citrix or VMware, wherever you want to have multiple users on a machine, you just want them to sign in and have OneDrive in the start menu. Even if you're using VDI, so you have one user per machine, it can be easier that when a user signs in, they don't have to do the whole installation in their profile. It's just there. So even in a VDI solution, it is also a good way to do this setup. This will save, of course, signing speed. So I'm now on this server 2019 machine. It's an RDS machine. I got the command line ready and I'm going to start the installation by pressing enter. You see the OneDrive setup is starting. And one thing we can see after the setup is finished is that if we go to this PC and we go to the C drive and we go to the program files x86, you can see there is a OneDrive folder now created here. So the OneDrive setup is here. If I now look in my start menu, I can see that I got OneDrive as an icon. If I click on open file location and I inspect the shortcut, you will see the shortcut starts the OneDrive the OneDrive program from the program files folder, which is better. So how does this work as a user? Well, let's sign in as a normal domain user on this machine. So this is my RDS machine. I'm now signing in as a normal user. And here I am. I got my normal user session. And if I did everything correctly, I should now have OneDrive just in the start menu. So there's no setup running at the moment. OneDrive is just there. So even though I signed in for the first time, you can see there is no setup running. OneDrive is just here. If I click on OneDrive, I can instantly configure my OneDrive as a user by signing in. So let's do that. I need, of course, to enter my password. Of course, I need to enter my multi-factor authentication. So let me just acknowledge that. And if everything goes okay, I'm now signed in. So keep in mind also that your profile solution must support the use of OneDrive. So for instance, FS Logic supports this. You see, my OneDrive has become synced. So one thing you can also now do as a user on Surf 2019 and Windows 10 is turn on, by going to the settings of the OneDrive, is turn on the save space and download files as you use them. So this is the files on demand feature. You can use this on Windows 2019 and Windows 10. This way, OneDrive will only download the files that you use to your machine, and the rest of the files will be kept on the cloud. This is also a great feature because otherwise all the data will become part of your profile, even if it's an FS Logic profile. It will become part of it, and your profile will grow, and you will need a lot more storage. So this way you can save on storage. So if you want more details, please read the blog attached to this video. And for now, I wish you good luck trying this out. Bye.